Hi Virgo, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be your reading for September of 2020. For all of you who are having a birthday this month, happy birthday. I hope you get everything you want and nothing that you don't. If you're interested in getting a personal reading or interested in finding out the decks used in today's reading, please see the description box below. Also, if this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done so. We're going to go ahead and get started and just clean out our energy. Okay. So, if you're new to my channel, I do wait for the deck, the cards to jump out the deck. So, if you are on a time crunch, please feel free to fast forward. I do respect your time. We'll have one more shuffle as long as there's no messages beforehand. Okay. Let's get started. This is for Virgo. I feel like Spirit wants these. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the bottom of your deck is the Eight of Cups. So this is you ready to walk away from something, or preparing to walk away from something, considering walking away from something, or somebody potentially has walked away from you. We're going to go ahead and start pulling clarifiers as well. It looks like your current situation, you're just dealing with a bunch of heartache. What crosses you is the Three of Swords. So you might be thinking a lot currently about the pain that you've gone through in your past, with the relationship, with relationships that didn't always have to be romantic, but more than likely they were. The biggest pain that you're feeling right now is more than likely from a relationship. You might feel like somebody's trying to get away with something, or be sneaky behind your back. You're looking for truth. I'm going to pull some clarifiers before I continue to speak too much about the cards. I like to show them as I'm speaking about them. My goodness, okay, there's a lot of energy in the cards right now wanting to come out. Okay. And the bottom of the deck, to clarify, is the King of Pentacles. So you might be walking away to build something. It might be, or to get some foundation that is more solid for you, that you feel more comfortable in and more secure in, something that feels more stable for you. Your current energy is the Ten of Swords, clarified with the Three of Swords. What this speaks about is that there was a love commitment, a love relationship that caused you a lot of heartache and a lot of pain. It probably went on for, it might have, some of you it would have potentially been for a long period of time. Some of you it would have just been it was something very hurtful and very harmful that might not have happened often, but it was something that left you very much wounded and with a broken heart. In your current what's crossing your current energy is the Three of Swords clarified with the Empress. And again, you have your Three of Swords here clarifying your Ten of Swords. So for sure, you're dealing with a matter that's very heartbreaking for you. And that's more than likely why you're walking away from something or preparing to walk away from something, because in the past, you've been left with this energy of feeling brokenhearted, possibly feeling stabbed in the back, feeling like the person that you were in a commitment with probably was not being as committed to you or as into the relationship as you were. You might have felt like you were putting in a lot of work and might not have felt like it was reciprocated enough. And the energy that clarifies that is the Empress. So you might have been wanting to build something with somebody and it might not have worked out. You might have felt like you were the only one wanting to build. You might not have felt appreciated in it. So at this point now you're wanting to walk away from it because it's just too painful for you. It hurts too much and you don't want to continue to endure it. The energy that's underlining you is you feel like somebody's trying to get away with something. You feel like somebody's trying to be sneaky and shady. And this energy that clarifies it is something that's been, it's kind of like a pressure cooker where it's been cooking for a while, but nobody's released the pressure. So now it's just all this pent up energy waiting to basically explode. Or you've been wanting to communicate something for a long period of time regarding feeling like somebody has been backstabbing you and trying to do sneaky things behind your back. And this is the energy that's like the underlying energy. And I kind of relate that to like what's deep in your soul. So you might have this energy for a long period of time where you've had multiple different people come into your life and you might have felt like you had the same person just with a different face. And you find yourself hurt often. In the recent past, you're looking for truth. You're looking to see, is this worth continuing to build on? Because you're looking for something that is worthy of you. You're looking for something that you can trust, that you can feel comfortable in, that you can be in the next 20 years and look back and be proud and feel comfortable and confident. Not anymore of this energy of where you feel like you're putting in and nobody else is. You're sick of being hurt. You're sick of being feeling defeated in situations, and so you're ready to release that and move on to something that is prosperous for you, something that feeds your soul and makes you feel like you're growing instead of feeling like you're being blocked in and hindered and betrayed. So this energy, I think this is a beautiful energy. I think that this is something you want to continue to seek truth on to what you're building, because it's very difficult and frustrating when you've built something up for so long and you've put so much energy and time into something and it just kind of falls at the end because the other person, or maybe you guys didn't share your ideal communications about what you want in a relationship, or maybe the other person wasn't forthcoming with what they were wanting and what they were expecting. Your overlying energy, what you're thinking about quite often is you're looking for truth. And you're going in and you're probably getting some downloads from spirit about, hey, that person might not be telling you the truth right now, or that might be a little bit odd, or some of it might be even like you might be paranoid. So I'm sure there's a variety of the communications that spirit's providing to you right now. So you know yourself and your situation best than any reader. Always remember to maintain your own power and control your own progression forward. Always seek truth when possible, but know that spirit has your back. And so even if somebody is not providing you the truth that you're seeking, follow your intuition, because you definitely have it and your intuition is guiding you in the right way. In your potential future, you will be standing very confident and secure. The Nine of Cups speaks about somebody who has their stuff together. They don't need somebody to come along and tell them that they're great and that they want to be with them, because even if they had no one, this person is great by themselves. It's nice to be with somebody, but you don't need anyone. This is somebody who is not in a codependent relationship. This is somebody who is their full person and in a relationship with another full person. So you have not two fools, but two whole people coming together and making something together. And then that is clarified with the Emperor. And the Emperor speaks about being in your power. So these cards together, it's like a major confidence of like this person. Like you are somebody who people might kind of be envious of you a little bit. You probably don't need for a lot of things. I'm not saying you don't have any debt, but it's very likely that you are able to maintain your bills in a reasonable way, in a consistent way. You probably are very attractive. You're probably very secure in your life. You probably have a job and your own home. You're able to pay your own bills without any problem. And that's what you're looking to continue to maintain and develop that and strengthen that energy. So it looks like all this pain that you've endured, it's actually just helped you to grow you. Like all these people that thought they were being shady and hurtful to you, it only strengthened you in the end. So we always have to be grateful. Use this as an opportunity for your gratitude list. When we can take these type of pains and turn them into these type of energies, the universe rewards that. The universe appreciates those behaviors and those energies. And it shows that we're learning and that we want to progress in life and that we hold our own responsibility and accountability for the things we said and done in life. And when we are able to be in that energy, spirit is it blesses us more. So continue to grow this energy for yourself. I'm sure you're already very confident, but continue to like do things that will help you to grow this energy and maintain that energy. You currently see yourself as like you've just been dealing with too much shit and you don't want to deal with it anymore. You're going to speak a harsh truth to somebody, or they might speak it to you, but it looks like from this spread, it looks like you're going to be telling a harsh truth to somebody. Like, I've been dealing with your bullshit. I'm not dealing with it no more. If you see this, this gentleman, he has been to battle and he is like exhausted. He's already had a fight, but he's now returning home. Him and his horse are very exhausted. Like, they're exhausted. They've went to battle and returned, and they're fully intact, but they've definitely depleted their energies in the battle that they just came out of. And to clarify that, you have the Page of Swords. So a page is either immature communication or communication, or it could be potentially like a child, a young person. And the swords speak about communication, harsh communication, or thoughts. So you might potentially be like, you might be in this energy of where somebody's constantly making you feel like a Three of Swords and a Ten of Swords energy of where you're just hurt and you're pissed off and you're mad. And you feel like somebody's trying to get away with something and they've been trying to get away with something for a long period of time. And you're just fucking not having it no more. Pardon my language. I apologize. I do cuss, so if you're not comfortable with it, I apologize. I'm sure there are some readers out there who don't. I try not to overdo it, but I do cuss from time to time. So, but back to this energy. You're speaking your truth about no longer wanting to deal with this. It's very frustrating energy. It's very when you're dealing with the person who's bringing this energy to you, that creates this energy with you. You can't stand to be in their energy anymore. You don't want to be around them. You don't want to deal with them anymore because it's so chaotic. It drains you. This life is full of other things that we have to focus on: jobs, children, cleaning. There's so many things in this life. So who wants to spend their energy on somebody that they can't trust and they feel like they're trying to get away with something and they feel like they're being backstabbed in the back and hurt? Those swords did not get there out of somebody's imagination. Each sword was placed there one at a time. And then that created a broken heart. So I'm sure the person that has created this energy, the person that you're considering walking away from, it's probably somebody that you spent a lot of time with and invested a lot, or at least you had that, you were fully invested is the energy that I'm getting. And now, because it turned out, you feel like you've put so much into it to help it grow and develop, and you don't feel like you got that back, and you don't see that you're going to get it back. So you're willing to walk away, and you're willing to communicate that truth to people now. Other people see you as, yes, you're standing in your power, but they might not see that you're making movement with your things right now. And some people might think that with the Chariot, it speaks about opposition. if you could see, there's a black horse and there's a white horse. There, well, Sphinx, but in some decks they're actually horses. But the gentleman in the chariot, he actually directs these to move by his own mental power, his own motivation and direction. It's an internal power that he uses. So others see other people, and that's in the reverse. You got that in the reverse. So other people are seeing you as, you are abundant because you're in the Nine of Pentacles, and they do see that you are confident, but you might have people in your energy that might not believe that it's authentic, and they might think you're kind of being shady in the way you go about it. But if it was these kind of people, do you really care about their opinion anyway? I would say you continue to maintain these energies and don't focus on people's opinions. The best way to maintain this energy is to stay in your own energy. And the people who want to come along and celebrate you, great, let them come along. The people who aren't going to be honest, upfront, and fair, then is there really room for them at the table going forward? It doesn't look like it. So what you're hoping or fearing, but again, based upon the spread, I would say what you're hoping for is a tower moment. You know that there was things built on your foundation that were not secure. They were not stable. The energies that you were building with another individual, you were building different than what they were. So at the end of the day, there's one house that has two different constructors, and one of them is a little shaky and the other one's not. So the tower is going to come in and it's going to force any faulty foundations to fall and crumble so that the new solid foundations can be built in its place. And that's clarified with the King of Wands. So this speaks about action of its power. It's like it's inspired action that you feel very powered in. You feel like you're standing in your power by calling this in. You feel like it is now time to leave the situation because you have put in everything you can into it and then some, and you've just ran out of thoughts of what else you can do to improve it. And your underlying energy is feeling like it can't be teamwork. Like somebody's always coming against you. Somebody's always trying to hide something. Somebody's always trying to be deceitful in this. And so why continue it, right? You're going to let that tower fall. You're probably going to be the one to bring in the tower. And your final outcome, should everything remain the same, you get the Star clarified with the Ace of Pentacles. So what this tells me is that by you walking away from a situation that doesn't suit you and doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve your greatest good, and it doesn't make you feel like you're progressing, you're going to leave that energy and you're going to sit out. You've already set out your wishes, and now you're just waiting for them to come full circle back around to you. And to clarify that, you have the Pentacle, and it's given by the hand of God. So it looks like you're, once you finally let this tower fall and you finally decide to be done with a situation that's no longer serving you and to decide to walk away, it looks like you're going to have your wish fulfillment. And you're going to be blessed with a beautiful opportunity, something that it's a new opportunity, but it's something that can be built. Pentacles are grounding energy. It's earth energy. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this kind of energy, it's like receiving a seed. It's like you've wished for something that you can build that's long lasting, whether that be a relationship or actual tangible things like a job, a home, a career, anything along the tangible things in life that we can build. And then also, again, pentacles, they speak to potentially long-term relationships as well. So whatever it is of that you've wished for, it looks like it's going to start to come in, or you might see glimpses of it shining through, or like little trinkets of like talisman, kind of like if you're like God's telling you, Spirit's telling you you're going in the right direction, continue to go. Because it looks like this has been a long journey and it couldn't have been easy to come up to this decision to walk away. So if you continue to just follow your intuition with that pain that you have, follow that intuition, because this is what's going to guide you and direct you in the correct way. And if your intuition is telling you it's time to go, then listen to your intuition. If you know that you've invested everything that you potentially can and you're just exhausted and worn out, you feel defeated, and this is the energy you keep running up to no matter what you try, no matter what you do. Once you let it go and you listen to your intuition about that painful ending, it looks like you're going to go ahead and come into your prosperity. You might actually receive the relationship you've been hoping that whatever it is that you're walking away from was the whole time. So continue to work on this kind of energy as well, your abundance and your confidence, because this energy is rewarded. It's very much so rewarded. When you're standing in your confidence and you're standing in your power and you're kind to others, no matter what, and you try to do the best that you can and you follow your intuition, then that's going to be something that Spirit likes to bless you with. It's going to show you that you're on the right path by following your intuition, and you're going to start to see your dreams coming true. Well, Virgo, this was your reading. Again, happy birthday. And if you liked this reading or it resonated, please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done so. If you're interested in getting a private reading, you can see the description box below. Thank you.